Hey guys, before I start this video, I want to remind you that this is part 2 in the Blacktown walkthrough. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, click the annotation on the screen and you'll be taken to that video. What's up guys, Coolio Brad here with TGN bringing you part 2 of the Blacktown walkthrough. Be sure to subscribe to the show below and you'll get updated with the latest and greatest Swtor beta coverage from all the fantastic directors here at TGN. So with that out of the way, let's get started with the video. Hey guys, welcome back to part 2. Sorry it took me like a week to bring this one out, but I've been really busy lately, and you guys don't want to hear about that, so let's talk more about the Flashpoint. So as you notice right there, the little explosion in the wall and some upcoming events, and from what I've noticed from other Flashpoints in Star Wars, is that they're very like dynamic, and it feels like in real time. It feels like it's ever changing kind of. I'm trying to think of a good way to describe this. But I mean, it just feels like it's an event that's happening rather than there's a cave of some rats that we need you to go kill. Like, you know, I have no problem with World of Warcraft, and I know they've actually fixed a lot of this problem. But like some of World of Warcraft's earlier instances before Cataclysm, such as maybe Deadmines, for example, were very stagnant, and you know, the mobs just kind of stayed in one place. And it was really just going into a cave where nobody did anything, as opposed to here where, you know, it's epic, it's fast-paced, things are always happening, things are going, and I'm sure it'll feel less kind of epic the more you do these flashpoints, but, you know, the first couple times it's definitely entertaining, and it's better than walking onto a ship with some Imperials just, you know, sitting around doing nothing. And yeah, I actually was listening to, watching one of Towley's videos. If you don't know who Towley is, he is a director here at TGN, and probably one of our more popular directors. But I was watching part of his vlog, and he was talking about World of Warcraft, you know, versus Star Wars, just briefly from what he'd played, and his thoughts. And for him, he said questing was far superior, which I kind of do agree. However, I think WoW is kind of WoW can, they have some very unique quests to ease the grind, while Tor just has the story. But I will say that Swtor's story is improved upon WoW's questing. It makes questing less of a grind, and I would say it is superior to WoW's questing. And then he said, he said PvP looks better as well, which I don't really know yet because I haven't really got to experience it. But he also said something very interesting, well, to me anyways, and he said that the flashpoints in Star Wars The Old Republic were not as fun as the dungeons in WoW, which currently I think I'm going to have to disagree with that, because, I mean, just from playing this one Flashpoint and from watching videos of the other ones, I mean, I don't know how else to describe it other than, you know, there's group dialogue and the decisions that you make, and it all feels very important. And I mean, personally, I think at least right now I'd give the Flashpoints versus Dungeon, I'd give the upper hand to Flashpoints in terms of entertainment. And right now we're actually fighting, I believe this is the first boss, so I got a taste at some kind of tank and spank action here, because I don't think this boss does anything all that special. And actually, if you'll notice, I don't think we had a healer in this group, and we were able to run it. Also, we had a companion as well, so these early level flashpoints are very easy. And I just now realized that this guy actually does do something. He sends out these little ads, which are droids, and they're really easy to take care of, so you don't really have to worry about them. You could probably honestly let them all attack you without worrying. Now we get to see what loot he dropped. He dropped a rare item, and I believe I greeted on that. I don't think I could use it yet, or it was heavy armor. And just taking a look at the ship here, which is a really nice design. That's another thing I like about the flashpoints in Star Wars as well, and they're very like, I just like the design of the game, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But like Terral 5, which I haven't gotten to do yet, and that is Republic side, but from the videos I've seen at PAX, it's like it's outdoors, and that's it's not like it's an instance area, but it's outdoors as well. So that's something that's really cool. And we're coming up on a dialogue section, so I'm going to be quiet.
Damage reports from all decks. We're holding together, sir, but I don't know for how long.
Make sure it's long enough, Ensign. Your life and career are at stake.
Please stand alert. Grand Moff Kilran's representatives have returned.
Congratulations, my lord. Security reports that the sabotage droids have been destroyed.
I really am the best.
Oh, please. Please don't kill us.
Shut up, Ensign, or I'll kill you myself. We've penetrated the Brental Star's outer defenses. Their next assault won't come until we enter fighter range. Another minute, maybe 2.
Transmission coming in. Long range. It's a message, but it's not from the Brental Star.
I don't appreciate dramatic pauses.
I'll patch the message through immediately.
This is Jedi Grand Master Satil Shan hailing unidentified Imperial vessel. I'm en route to your location with 16 Republic vessels. I'm asking you to retreat before more lives are lost.
It's a pleasure. Truly.
Glad to hear a voice of reason. Let us end this conflict together. The Brental Star is under my protection. Our convoy was ambushed and I sent the Star ahead. We will reunite. I just crippled 3 Imperial dreadnoughts. I don't wish to destroy you. The peace between Republic and Empire is fragile enough already.
Fragile enough to be crushed like glass the same way I'll crush you.
Your base aggression serves no one, not even your Empire. Incidents like this are happening across the galaxy, but only because we let them. Leave the Brental Star to me. If you don't, then may the Force be with you. Because the men and women aboard that ship can hold you off until we arrive, and you will be defeated.
We'll see about that. End transmission. Affirmative. Ending transmission.
Entering fighter range. The Brental Star is launching its first squadron.
All right. Now we're close enough to fly in and send a raiding party. I assume you're going.
Whatever's necessary to finish this.
Before you go, you should know something. Most of the Marines will back you up, but we had to execute a few for refusing to fight.
They were terrified after what happened to the captain. They panicked.
They're dead now anyway.
We did retrieve their equipment. It's yours. We're doing our very best to serve you, I swear.
Find some self-respect, worm.
Ignore him. I'll make sure he doesn't trouble you in the future.
I advise that you proceed to the shuttle bay. The flight to the Brental Star may be hazardous, but Grand Moff Kilran has complete faith in your abilities.
So there we go with that little audio section. We actually got to talk with Satil Shan, or Satil Shan, I think I said that right. And we got a little chest with some loot in it, which is pretty cool. Moving on, we're going to go take out some more bad guys and just keep progressing through this world. So, you know, like I was saying with the environment, I think we're getting to a section here which I can really express my point of how awesome the environment is. Yeah, right here. Just check that out, that space view out there. You can see a ship in the distance, the stars. I mean, I really want the first expansion, and this is what I'm hoping for, is for the first expansion to add 3D space combat and PvP, which I'm pretty sure BioWare is going to do for their first expansion because it's such a high demand item. But yeah, I mean, it just looks fantastic. I really like the game so far, and even space combat, the on-rails part looks cool. Now we're actually taking a shuttle to the enemy ship, I believe. Yeah, I think so. And so we're gonna land here. There is actually a bit of a bug where we see the stars, and I don't think it lands properly. Oh no, it does. So anyways, we get out here, and I mean, you can just see the level of detail and just how massive it looks. You know, it might not actually be this massive, but it really gives you like a perspective of your character, and you feel small. It feels like it's actually Star Wars, and you know, everything seems to scale, and yeah, it's really exciting. Most of the mobs in this flashpoint, if you haven't already noticed, are pretty much just face roll over them. They're incredibly easy, but you know, I believe as you go on, it's going to get harder, and especially with things like operations, they have multiple difficulty modes, so you're going to be able to change those and play at whichever difficulty you want. Another cool thing about Star Wars is a feature I like, which is the bonus quests that you kind of get while you're doing certain quests. Like right here, I think we're on one to kill a certain amount of a certain mob, and I think the bonus is more XP and possibly like credits or a reward. I haven't officially checked on that. And right here, I'm doing Seethe, which is kind of like my out of combat heal, and the animation is bugged, and there was also lag there for a second, so I do apologize for everything going kind of fast. And now we're fighting this droid up here, which actually took a little bit to take down. Yeah, but we're getting him down. And there we go. So this next part coming up here, it's coming up to something epic, which you're gonna have to wait for part 3 to see, and that is another boss fight, which I think is a bit more involved and a bit more difficult than the previous one. So it was fun to do. I think. Well, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but he's using some cool mechanics that I like. And oh, there we go, fade to black. So I hope you like this video, guys. Let me know how you like it in the comments and leave a like. I will try and get the next parts out as soon as possible. So be sure to stay subscribed to the Star Wars show so you're updated when those come out. And that's it for this video, guys. Remember that we are YouTube.